I think the biggest reason why people fail losing weight or fail to reach their fitness goals is because they're looking for a quick fix or a temporary band-aid solution that'll somehow miraculously change their whole life. And again, my honest answer is that those things don't exist. And if you want to achieve anything, you're going to have to put in the time and the effort. So I think people fail because they expect it to happen right away, and they don't realize that oftentimes when they're heavy, it's a result of years, at least sometimes decades, of making poor choices. And if you start making good choices for a month or two, it's not gonna miraculously change however many years you've been making poor choices. So I think that as long as people really try to keep an open mind and remember that it really is a marathon and not a sprint, that you'll be pleased with yourself if you see the results, no matter how slow they happen.
If I met someone who had a lot of weight to lose, I would tell them to be patient. I know that we all want things to happen overnight, especially when it comes to something as visual as being heavy set, but being patient is definitely the key. And it's only because you have to know that the longer it takes, it may hurt, you may question yourself, but you have to be patient to know that it's not going to happen overnight, that it is going to take time, but you can't give up.
The most difficult part of weight loss, I think personally, is the slow results. When it seems like you're working out consistently and you're not seeing the weight loss, and especially during the first couple of months of weight loss. One of the things that I always recommend and suggest is to not always track the actual weight, but also track the other numbers, because at the same time, especially in the beginning stages, you actually may not be losing the weight. Your waist is going down, and your fat is converting over into muscle. So your muscle content is increasing, and your visceral fat is going down. So I think those are things that people really need to pay attention to, and not just the weight loss. And sometimes people are they weigh themselves every day, and weight fluctuates. It could be water weight, it can go up or down 4 or 5 pounds, and people get a little disgusted about it. But just staying consistent with it, I think, is really going to help with weight loss strategies.
It definitely took me, I would say, 2 years to go from 180 pounds to about 100 and let's say 30. You can only lose 1 pound or 2 a week. And if you're doing any more than that, then it's going to come back. It's about getting your mind focused on a lifestyle of eating the right way, exercising the right way, and living the right way.
You didn't gain weight fast, you're not going to lose weight super fast. It's all process and it's all steps. You didn't just wake up one day about, oh, I'm overweight, or oh, I'm obese. It took gradually to gain it, and it's going to take gradually to lose it. As long as you eat right and everything, you can do it. Anybody in the world can do it. It's all mental. It's all about you. You have to be the one to say, I'm going to do it. I am ready. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to have a lifestyle change. This is not just a body change and everything. It's a total lifestyle change.
Losing weight is not the hard part. It's waiting for it to come off that's hard. The frustration, I would say just start slowly. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Give yourself 1.5 to 2 years. So you're going to be living with yourself for the rest of your life. And so don't pressure yourself. And that's the bottom line.
I think people fail at losing weight because maybe it's expectations. They think if they eat this little bit of food, then they'll lose the weight right away, and it really doesn't work that way.
If you want to lose weight, do it for the right reasons. YOU. Do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Do it for yourself. Know that you can succeed. Don't limit yourself to a timetable on when it needs to be done. Just have yourself, your dedication, your self-motivation, and there's absolutely no reason why you should fail at losing weight.
There's a lot of people who come up with really good plans and they're saying, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this. And then for whatever reason, they can do it for a week or a month, but then they fall off the wagon. And it's easy to just be like, oh, I did it for 2 weeks and I'm not seeing the results fast enough. So I guess that just means I'm stuck like this, or this is just the way I am. Where the reality is it's going to take two things, and you can't pretend or act like there's another way. It's going to take time and it's going to take immense effort.